It's hard to measure the total impact that A'ja Wilson made at South Carolina. While she's certainly one of the greatest to ever play basketball for the Gamecocks and helped the program reach unprecedented heights, she also impacted the athletics department as a whole, the game of women's basketball, the city of Columbia, and this community as a whole. She is all that, and she did all that. And that's why we're here today. Most people only saw her on the court on game day. I saw a kind, funny, humble, sensitive, and still outgoing young lady who laughed a lot and made a lot of people smile. I was trying to think of a good A'ja story to tell, but they all end the same way, with some laughter and just feeling good. To begin today's program, please welcome South Carolina's Athletics Director, Ray Tanner.
Thank you, Brad. And happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day to all. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all being here today, whether you're in person or watching online, to honor a once-in-a-generation woman. She has an MVP smile, and she's made a tremendous impact at the University of South Carolina. A'ja came to Carolina in 2014 as the top-rated recruit in the nation from Heathwood Hall School, just right down from Williams-Brice Stadium. My youngest daughter was a student at Heathwood at the time, and she came home one night and she said, "Dad, you'll never believe it. I got A'ja Wilson's autograph." I said, "You need to hang on to it. She'll be famous one day." She said, "Dad, she already is." Some people knew before others. She became the top player in the women's college basketball during her time here, and she left as the #1 draft pick in the 2018 WNBA draft. Not surprisingly, she was named the 2020 Most Valuable Player in the WNBA. During her time here, Colonial Life Arena and USC became the epicenter of women's college basketball. Listen to this. She was a 3-time first-team All-American, was a 4-time first-team All-SEC, and was the SEC Player of the Year 3 times. In 2018, she was a consensus National Player of the Year. She was the leader of a team that set a standard of excellence, including the 2017 National Championship. Yes. And in that 2017 National Championship, she was named the most outstanding player. During her career, her teams won almost 90% of their games, both overall and in the Southeastern Conference. In her 4 years as a Gamecock, we were 62-4 in games played in that building, 62-4. Our fans packed the CLA during A'ja's career, leading the nation every year in attendance. She is a winner off the basketball court as well. She graduated in 2018 with a degree from the School of Journalism and Mass Communication. In 2019, she was named an Outstanding Young Alumni by the school. As I mentioned earlier, today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. In one of his meaningful quotes, he said, and I quote, "Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education." From her family to the Midlands to the University of South Carolina, A'ja received that education. Ladies and gentlemen, because of these accolades, her character, and so much more, we're proud to recognize A'ja with a statue. Now, all Gamecocks and anyone who comes by here can get a glimpse of the most decorated women's basketball player to ever play in the Southeastern Conference, and she wore garnet and black. Now, I would like to introduce a man that appreciates great character and excellence in athletics, the 29th president of the University of South Carolina, President Bob Caslen.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Ray, thank you so much for that introduction. So I stand here as your president, but Asia's legacy was created under the presidency of Harris Pastides, and I see Harris in the audience. So Harris and Patricia, it's so great that you're here. How about a round of applause for Harris and Patricia? Thanks. So Asia, he's proudly wearing his women's national championship ring, and Patricia is proudly wearing hers right down here. So they could not be more proud of what you have accomplished for the university, for yourself, and for your family. So thanks, Coach Tanner, for sharing these highlights of the impressive record and the career of A'ja Wilson that she has had at the University of South Carolina and also as a player of the NBA. A'ja is and has been an inspiration to so many Gamecocks, and she'll continue to be a beloved champion for generations to come, thanks to her legacy and impact on women's collegiate basketball. As Ray shared, A'ja has an extensive list of accomplishments here while she played at the University of South Carolina, as well as a long list of highlights in her professional basketball career, which includes her selection as the Women's NBA All-Star in 2018, 2019, and 2020, 3 times. But it's her accomplishments off the court, which also are numerous and include, for example, her efforts on behalf of children of dyslexia through the A'ja Wilson Foundation, which helps children with dyslexia reach their full potential through educational programs, workshops, camps, and grant opportunities. A'ja, above all, is an excellent leader who exemplifies winning and excellence and models character in all that she does, both on and off the court. She exemplifies winning with excellence, and she has left a profound legacy at the university. We're so proud to have this opportunity to celebrate A'ja and to unveil her statue in recognition for her life of excellence and service to our campus, our community, and especially to women's basketball. A'ja means so much to so many Gamecocks because you strive and achieve excellence with integrity, selfless service to others, and outstanding character. And if I can just go off my script for a second. You know, I'll tell you what, Ray is exactly right. When you ever see that incredible combination of excellence that you have exemplified on the field and character that you have exemplified not only on the court but in the life that you have led thus far, you become an incredible role model, you become an incredible legacy. And it's so important to all of us that you are the role model of who you are because of what you have embraced and who you are. And when you look at that statue, which has memorialized you, not only for your efforts on the basketball court, but has now memorialized your character and what you have accomplished not only on the basketball court, but off the basketball court, and what you stand for and the values that Ray had talked about. We could not have a better role model ever. I'm so proud that this statue will not only embody you and your legacy on the court, but it will embody the values that you have stood for and that you now pass on with a legacy to the rest of the women and to all of us. So A'ja, thank you for who you are, what you stand for. I am so proud that we have this statue here to always remember and memorialize you forever. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a great round of applause for A'ja Wilson and what she has accomplished and what she means to this university. Thank you, A'ja.
Thank you, President Caslen. Next, we have a video from Julie Rotblatt Amrani, who was the sculptor on this project. Her team has worked with numerous athlete statues, and we're so fortunate to have the opportunity to work with Julie on making this statue a reality.
We pay a lot of attention to detail, whether it's the texture in the uniform,
the numbers, her fingernails, her portrait, her hair. It was actually quite exciting to get the project from the University of South Carolina to do Asia Wilson. A lot of the statues that our business does, Timeless Creations, a lot of athletes, a lot of portraiture, and a lot of it is, 90% men. And so as a woman artist, I feel lucky that we are able to do a female athlete to give hope to young female athletes that they will succeed, they'll do well in the world, and there's a future for them. Shoot for the stars.
Thank you, Julie. Julie, I believe Julie is here today. Is she outside with us? Oh, there she is right there. Great work. Our next speaker is one of the main reasons Asia chose the University of South Carolina and one who guided her to all the accomplishments that led to this statue. A Naismith Hall of Fame player, as a coach, she has led South Carolina to all 5 of the SEC regular season and SEC tournament championships in program history. Please welcome to the podium head women's basketball coach Dawn Staley.
Thanks, Brad. First, happy Martin Luther King's Day. Probably not as organized as President Caslin and Coach Ray Tanner, in that I'm going to speak off the cuff. I think it's better for me that way, and probably not so good for others. But I want to thank President Pastides and Mrs. Pastides for coming and always being supporting our women's basketball team. When you were here as president, you came to all the games, you climbed the ladder, you were in every photo opportunity because we wanted you there, because you were, a huge supporter, and we really thank you for that. Julie, we actually got a chance to see the statue before it was in its completion during NBA All-Star Weekend. And I was blown away then, and then as I see the completion of it, it is incredible. The detail it took to accomplish this. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I got a couple of other people that I really need to thank, and that is the Board of Trustees for making the gracious decision of allowing this to happen, because one, it was necessary, and it was worthy. There's not a player that has graced Colonial Life Arena the way Asia Wilson has. So Board, thank you for that. Also got to thank, I know, Kevin O'Connell has done a tremendous job in and all around this university when it comes to facilities. Anything in and around facilities. And I know he was a big part of making this happen. So thank you, Kevin. If this has to be your last hurrah, what an incredible one. And it will link us up forever. So thank you. As well as Ann and everybody else. But I just had to really give Kevin a special shout out. I have to also thank the Wilsons and the Rakes. And that's not just the ones that are sitting here. The grandparents are very much a part of who made Asia who she is. And, I know Asia and I have gone through a lot of different emotions about just her time. Just like, any other player, you learn the most for her, it was 17 and 21. A young college entered her freshman year at 17. But we had a lot of talks about what makes Asia Asia. And it is, she's unapologetic. She is authentic. she is, if you really stop and get to know her. I mean, look at what she posts on social media, because that's been a big part of her life. But if you just look at what she posts, and if you could find it in your heart, and just not even, don't take sides. Don't look at the University of South Carolina. Don't even look at South Carolina women's basketball. But when you have a young person that can stand and be strong in who she is, you have to believe that she's got what it takes to lead beyond the basketball court. And that's what she's done. So a lot of what she's being bestowed here in statue form is great. But it came with all the other stuff as well. So I'm proud to stand here as A'ja Wilson's coach, her college coach. I am divinely grateful because she chose to come to the University of South Carolina. It did take a while for her to make the decision. But it came from a place of a mother and father who are brother, who are completely all about A'ja. They've sacrificed some of their needs to give her wants. And when you have someone that gives you that, the sky is the limit for you to be successful. Sky is the limit. And she opened, every opportunity that was given to her, she stepped in those opportunities with full force. So I don't really have anything profound to say. The profound is here in the form of a statue. And I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna leave the statue right with everybody, because it represents women's basketball as a whole. And I don't know, and I haven't done the research, so I could be wrong. I don't know if there's another women's basketball player that has a statue on somebody's campus. If there is, I know it didn't take just 3 years to get it done. So I thank the University of South Carolina and all of its decision makers to make this happen. It was the right thing to do for the right person at the right time. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Coach. And before we bring A'ja up, we do have some people who sent special messages to help her celebrate the big day.
Hey A'ja, it's Maria Taylor here, and I just want to say, since the time that I had the opportunity to cover you as a teenager, as a true freshman at South Carolina, you have not only met the expectations that were lumped on your shoulders, but you've exceeded them.
I just wanted to tell you congrats on getting your statue at South Carolina.
Congrats on the unveiling of your statue. I hope it's a fun and special day.
What's up, it's Blake. Just want to say congratulations on your very own statue. So cool and so well deserved. Enjoy the night.
Huge accomplishment, forever a legend in the city. I'm proud of you. Happy for you to know you got many more things in store for your future.
I've always admired your journey and the passion and the joy and the happiness you bring and share with anybody you touch.
It's your boy Ja here to congratulate you on your statue you're getting in South Carolina. All love, continue to be you, and lead by example.
Becoming MVP of our league, becoming a household name in the WNBA.
I can't think of anyone who deserves this recognition more than you.
Well deserved for an amazing person. I am so proud of you.
Such a big honor and very well deserved. You've came a long way since our General Hospital days.
A'ja, you got a statue! I can't wait to love on the statue, hug the statue, take pictures with the statue.
I just want to say congratulations on your statue. Well deserved.
What's up, A? Ho, ho. Congratulations, this is absolutely amazing.
Hey, A'ja, congratulations on your statue. That's awesome. We're so proud of you.
It's an incredible accomplishment.
A'ja, congratulations. Continue to strive for greatness.
I want to congratulate you on your statue. You have done a great job in representing the University of South Carolina as well as the state of South Carolina.
What's up, homie? You know who this is. This is Bakari Sellers, and I am so proud of you. And I say this with so much sincerity. If Kai, who's 15 now, or Sadie, who's 2 years old now, can grow up and become half the woman you are, their lives have been a success. So keep setting the bar extremely high for Black girls around the world.
And now we're in this legendary moment where you're getting this statue put up for you at the University of South Carolina. And I have to say, there is no one more deserving. You have done so much in your years already. I'm just gonna sit back and watch all the excellence that you have to come, because I know that there's a lot of goodness there.
Asia, what's up, man? Monte here, man. Just wanted to congratulate you on that big time statue down there in South Carolina. Much respect. Keep going. MVP.
Congratulations on your new statue. That is big girl stuff. You so big time. Man, I want to be like you when I grow up. Continue to do well. I'm extremely proud of you. Take care.
I have seen the future, and it is Asia Wilson. This statue shows us what it means to dream and dream big, and all that we may accomplish when we do so. And know this, I, Terry Jackson, I also look up to you. Congratulations, Asia Wilson. I am so proud, so proud.
It feels like yesterday. I'm a freshman, we're playing for the national championship game, and then we won it, and then we're on Assembly Street with our parade, and now I'm over here, and you're getting your statue. That's crazy. You're getting a statue. A statue.
From WNBA MVP to a statue, absolutely incredible.
I know how much the school and the women's basketball program mean to you, and I'm so happy for you.
It's such a great honor to see that you have a statue going up. Hopefully your head, it's not as big on the statue.
You've done such great things for not only university, but for the state of South Carolina.
I really watched the work you put on the court and the emotion that you bring to the game. It's just really an honor to watch.
You are truly South Carolina's finest.
Like I always told you, stand up. You're that good.
You deserve this and so much more.
You are someone that I will always think about, as I had the pleasure, the honor to cover her, to witness her greatness. And I hope that you continue to do exactly what you were put on this earth to do, and that's to shine.
All right, now that she's all misty-eyed, here she is, Asia Wilson.
Can I move it? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, okay. Well, I thought the video was gonna make me cry. It didn't, so we're kind of moving good. We're doing well. Hold on, oh, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Wow, man, I am truly still in shock, and I am completely humbled by this tremendous honor. I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet because I will start breaking out in tears in a few minutes, and my feet hurt, so it's gonna be good. I remember the first time hearing President Pastides at graduation mention this, and I didn't think it was real. I honestly thought it was a joke. And to see this come together is simply surreal. First off, I just want to thank Miss Julie. I mean, thank you for making my legs look so muscular. Thank you. I wish they looked like that in real life, but I am getting there. So just thank you so much. It's been so much fun to just watch it come together, the pieces that I've seen. But, you know, this moment is bigger than me. This moment is for all those who have sacrificed for me to stand here today. This moment is for every girl who was told she wasn't enough, wasn't strong enough, wasn't smart enough, was too short, too skinny, too fat. This moment is really for them. First, I want to thank my parents, Eva and Orozco. Your unconditional support and infinite love motivates me. Every ride to practice, every meal made, lesson taught, molded me and made a profound impact on my life. Even every cuss out, every pout, every storm off, it helped a little bit as well. I am so proud to be your legacy. Also, I would love to thank my coaches. My first coach, my dad, Coach Jerome Dickerson, Coach Jack O'Kane, Coach Bill Lambier, and my second mom, Dawn Staley. You know, a great coach goes beyond the court. They change lives. Coach Staley, you embraced me, dealt with all of my craziness, brought me out of my shell, showed me how to be a leader. To this day, I'm thankful to you for pushing me, for your guidance, for catching me when I fall, for letting me fall, and always helping me back up. And also, you know, taking care of those trolls on Twitter is always a good thing to have. All while keeping it real every step of the way. But, hate to break it, but I will always be the better dancer. It was an honor to play for you. It is truly a beautiful thing when someone truly, here it comes. It is truly a beautiful thing when someone believes in you. Thank you for taking a chance and believing in this wide-eyed black girl. Ooh, I should have brought tissues with this white suit. Oh, man. I'm sorry, champ. Also, thank you to President Pastides and the University of South Carolina for taking action and bringing this moment to fruition. And to Dodie Anderson, Darius Rucker, and Coach Staley for your donations. I am truly, truly grateful. To every woman who's paved the way, Wilma Rudolph, Althea Gibson, Billie Jean King, Cheryl Miller, Ann Meyer Drysdale, Jackie Joyner Kersey, Nancy Lieberman, Pat Summit, Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops, Tina Thompson, Cynthia Cooper, Becky Hammond, Dawn Staley, just to name a few. I stand here today as a result of your selflessness, courageous, and trailblazing actions. It is my promise, my obligation to carry on the legacy you've created for all women who come after me. Thank you to the women who've always stood beside me, my Gamecock teammates, my Aces teammates, the women of the WNBA who have led and continue to lead the charge in our fight for social justice, diversity, and inclusion. We've been through so much together, and yet we still know how to take care of those trolls who always tell us to stay in the kitchen. May we continue to hold each other up in the face of adversity. To every girl, especially every black girl, remember, you can do anything you put your mind to. Have faith, work hard. Haters are gonna always hate, but always keep your eye on the prize and be unapologetically you. Remember, all things happen in God's time, and He is always on time. This is wind, sorry. I'd like to share with you all a quote from the revolutionary Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in honor and celebration of his day. Not everybody can be famous, but everyone can be great, because greatness is determined by service. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. As I close, my heart is very, very full. My grandmother, Hattie Rakes, grew up in this area, actually 4 blocks from the governor's mansion to be exact. When she was a child, she couldn't even walk on the grounds of the University of South Carolina. She would have to walk around the campus just to get to where she needed to go. If only she was here today to see that the same grounds she had to walk around, it now is the same grounds that houses a statue of her granddaughter. Oh my God. And last, but so not least, I just want to say thank you so much, Gamecock Nation, the state of South Carolina, everyone that was behind this statue. It is truly a blessing to be able to stand here. And girls, take care of business. I'm always behind you 100%. I know she can be a little you know, we all on here. I know she can, but she means well, and she wants what's best for each and every last one of you. Continue the fight. We're all here for you 100%. Thank you guys so much. Love you.
Thank you, Asia. And now let's take a look back at some exciting moments during Asia's time here at South Carolina.
There, Asia, go ahead. The floor is yours. Where will you be playing your college ball?
I'll be attending the University of South Carolina.
What A'ja Wilson doesn't realize now, that no matter what else she does in her career, 15 years down the road, 20 years down the road, she is going to still have people coming up to her, especially in the state of South Carolina, and thanking her for what she's done for the university and the women's basketball team.
Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what.
She ran toward things. She was a courageous player. She's phenomenal, and she deserves every bit of this ovation that she's going to give.
At this time, we'll ask Asia and family to come up, and we'll have the turn your attention to Asia and her statue for a ceremonial ribbon cutting. And Asia, you know what to do. Folks, let it be known that all who enter Colonial Life Arena will be greeted by this great ambassador for athletics and this university. Thank you all for joining us. Go Gamecocks, and congratulations once again to A'ja Wilson.